Hey gang, start where you stand. Again, this chapter is about start where you stand. That is such an important equation to the formula of success that I want to do a chapter about it. Now, if you want to have success, you want to be your dream, you want to do the seed that God planted into your heart, the Creator, you want your greatness, you have to start where you stand. Okay? And you got to know that you're going to have failure, 100% failure when you first start. Before I go into that, I want you to take a look. I'm in Colorado, it's raining on me, but I'm starting where I stand. I want to change your life. I don't care if I have any makeup on, which I don't. Some people are just dressed up so cool. They have these flashy things they're trying to sell you. I don't care. I just want to change your life. And I'm going to start where I stand. I'm going to put action with my words. Okay? I'm standing in the rain, and I'm going to show you that you have to start where you stand. So the very first thing is that you got to know whatever you do, you're going to have failure, and you got to be okay with it. If that means you want to be a guitar player and you pick up the guitar for the first time, or if you want to be a martial art artist, or if you want to have MMA, or if you want to do bodybuilding, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be a wholesaler, you want to be a realtor, it does not matter, guys. When you first start at something, all you're going to have is failure, and you have to be okay with that. You got to say, I know I'm going to fail, but I'm not a failure, and I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to do whatever is required to make it happen. Point number 2, start where you stand. You do not need to have all your tools. Again, you do not need to have all your tools. This is one of the biggest mistakes. People tell me, hey man, once I get X, once I get Y, then I'll stand. Then I'll start. Okay? Let me give you an example in the gym. So many people don't start their workout program because their shoes don't match their pants, and their pants don't match their shirt and their headphones. So they wait to look beautiful to hit to the gym. Or they're an athlete at the football game. Everything needs to match. But let me tell you the truth, ladies and gentlemen. You don't need any tools. What you need is hunger, drive, imagination. Okay? What I'm going to talk about in the next chapter is the alchemy formula. Stuff don't bring you happiness, don't bring you joy, and definitely don't allow you to have your alchemy, your greatness to happen to you. So you don't need tools. Let me give you a quick example. When I started my moving company, as I talked about the previous chapters, I didn't have a truck, I didn't have movers, I didn't have dollies, I didn't have pads, I didn't even know how to give a quote, I didn't even know how to talk to a customer. But I started where I started, and what that happened was I was able to have $1 million business, and then eventually have multiple businesses. When I started speaking because I wasn't feeling good, and I was tired of buying stuff to make me feel good. I recollected back to my coach, how he changed my life, and he didn't give me any money. He didn't give me any of this material bullshit. What he did is he believed in me. He helped me discover my own inner talent, right? And I reflected back on that, and I thought, man, that must have brought him a lot of joy. If not, at the very least, it brought him a lot of blessings just from me throughout the years. I blessed him once a week, once a month, etc. So when I started speaking, I didn't know how to speak. I stuttered. I never speak before. I failed speech class the first time. I didn't want to go to class, even though I needed speech to graduate. So I had to take it the second time. I'm so scared of talking, guys. I'm so afraid of it, right? I heard it's the first biggest fear besides death. But I started having a mic. I didn't have a camera. I used my iMac computer at my office. I didn't have a mic. I didn't know how to do editing. I didn't know any of this shit. The very first thing is I just got in front and just give you guys value and told you about, how to talk to a motivated seller. Okay, and I talked about different types of closing. So I just provided information. I didn't have to be good speaking or any of that, because I knew the value was in the education that I was providing. Some people watched it and laughed. Some people said, took that information and win deals, and they reached out to me through the cyberspace and said, look at the check, or look how I started this business, look how I did this, look how I did this. Okay, so you don't need the tools. When I started my moving company, I didn't have tools. When I started talking, I didn't have the tools. I didn't have a microphone. I didn't know how to do editing. I just recently got a microphone. I just recently got a tripod. I have almost 500,000 visitors on my YouTube channel. Now I just basically did it. So the point of the story is you got to start where you stand. Okay, you got to start where you stand. You don't need to have the tools. You could do the alchemy formula in a situation like I did with my moving company, where I didn't have the tools, I didn't have the knowledge, but I created a lead and I figured out a solution. Okay. Now I talked about start where you stand. The first thing is failure. And know that you're going to fail, dude. It's okay. If you're going to be a wholesaler, you're going to make mistakes. You want to do a fix and flip, you're going to make mistakes. You're a realtor, you're going to make a mistake. You want to start your own business, you're going to make mistakes. I'm making mistakes right now doing this video, guys. Doing this book. I made so many mistakes, okay? Now, the next idea of start where you stand, the next idea about start where you stand is about perfection, okay? Please understand, you're not going to make it perfect. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. No one is perfect. How can we produce something perfect, guys? I don't know how many people I know, including myself, that haven't tried to be my greatness, that didn't stretch for my greatness because I was scared, because I wanted to make it perfect. This book, guys, I was going to return the money to you because I had so much stress, so much anxiety. I didn't know how to do this book. I didn't know how to do this. I was about to give you guys money back, right? Because I wanted to make it perfect. And I wanted to make it perfect. I wanted to do better than I've ever done. And guess what? I tried to do my best. I give it everything. I didn't try. I had to give it everything. But I probably made a lot of mistakes, dude. It's probably not perfect. Because I'm not perfect. And that doesn't mean I can't beat my greatness. Doesn't mean I can't change your life because I'm not perfect. That doesn't mean I shouldn't start, or you shouldn't start your dreams. You're going to change somebody's fucking life. It could be your own life. It could be your kid's life, your family's life, your friend's life, your neighbor's life, dude. You don't know. Someone you never even met. Right? But if you don't start where you stand, you can never get anything accomplished. Now, the next thing, guys, is start where you stand. And you got to take action ASAP. You got to take action ASAP. Many times, myself and my students, we come in an idea, we start thinking about it, we start having all this fear, and we never get started. That's why it's so important to start where you stand. I had so much fear to write this book. It took me so much because I was trying to make it perfect. I want to give you more than what you pay for. I wanted to change your life. So every day I had fear. I thought about this, and I realized I almost was going to not do the book. Give it back. Give your money back. But I realized I got to start where the fuck I stand. I got to start where the fuck I stand. In the middle of nowhere, and that's where the fuck I stand. And if I want to change your life, I want to change my fucking life, I got to go do it. And that's it. Right? So it's very important that once you decide you want to be a book writer, whatever, take action now. Because the more you wait, there's a 90% chance you're never going to do it. Never. Ever. No, you're going to make failures. Know that 90%, 100% is going to be mistakes. You don't need no credit. You don't need no banker. You don't need no support. You don't need nothing. You have everything. And you're not perfect. You're not going to get your first VAs perfectly. It's not going to be perfect, man. My friend, it's not going to be perfect. But you got to start where you stand. And you got to take action now. Take action now. Because when you read this fucking book, you think about it and you have fear, this, you never start. So take it now. No, it's not going to be perfect. No mistakes. And it's not going to be perfect. But I believe in you. You can use it to change your life, dude. I'm out.